You want to get rich, but what are we selling? Let's talk about the offer. I'm Nate, I'm the FitFutureMD, uploaded Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Pick up the free copy of the nutrition and workout guide in the description below if you are interested in getting healthy. I'm the owner of Ensorsale. Ensorsale is family. Together we rise up from humble beginnings to inspire others all over the world with the messages on our t-shirts. Wear your inspiration today and use code FitFutureMD for 20% off. I still have the curve logo drop out and still have the straight up risen for Easter out. So pick that up if you are interested in those and use code FitFutureMD for 20% off. So, we're starting a business and we're trying to figure out what we can sell to make money, right? So the number one thing for me is who is the target audience, right? Because different target audiences are going to want different and need different things, right? We just talked about the sense commandments. The number one thing is need. What do people need, right? How do we target those needs, right? So, and I would say the biggest thing when you're thinking about an offer or a product so good that people feel stupid to say no to, right, is you got to think about what's called the value equation, right? And the value equation is basically saying that the perception of what person is getting is higher than how much they are paying for the product, right? So, for instance, you got, something that holds up your phone, right? So that you can record yourself doing TikToks or something. And that's $20. It's perceived that that person is going to get more than $20 in value from that stand, right? That's the kind of the point of the, that's what you want. You want your product to have a higher perceived value than what it costs, right? But would you pay $500 for the stand? You see what I'm saying? It may get to that level where it's like, right? But you don't want to necessarily be competing on price. You want to be competing on value, right? You want to be able to, your offer to offer more value than your competitors, right? So keep that in mind when you're thinking about what you're going to be selling, right? So, so for me, my brand is Ensorsale, and the sayings on the shirt is what offers more value, right? It's a mental thing that causes you to have a better life, reach for a better life, right? This channel that I'm doing right now, it's a higher perceived value. I'm sitting here giving you nothing but value and asking nothing in return, right? You watch and you will get better watching my videos, right? Especially if you sit down and take notes, right? And like I say, I started the mentor program, so the mentor program is going to have basically all the notes from these videos ready to go for you, right? And so get me giving you the value in the video, and then basically saying, hey, if you want the notes for this, you want to really learn this, join my mentor program, DM me on Instagram and I'll send it to you. That's basically the value equation. I'm giving you a lot higher value than what you're paying for, right? You're paying zero, and I'm giving you the path to be a billionaire, the path to have a great relationship, the path to get healthy, right? And I say the get healthy part, I'm already giving that away for free, right? It's already there. If you follow it, there's a high likelihood that you will get healthy, if a doctor says you're good enough to work out and get healthy, right? So I give all that away for free, right? So that's the value equation, right? So what customer are we targeting and the value equation, right? So, and the last thing is what's called a risk reversal, right? So you want to take all the risk off of the customer and put it back on you. So what did Amazon do? Amazon made, hey, it's free to return everything. They're, especially when it came to like clothing and stuff like that. Oh, it doesn't fit, whatever. It's free to return everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to charge you to return it. Even though to return an item's like $15, right? And you only paid $5 for it. Amazon took on that risk, basically saying, hey, our product is this good, right? There's a level standard here when you order from Prime. And I do the same thing with Ensorsale, right? If for some reason it doesn't fit, you don't like what the t-shirt feels like, you can return all of it for free. And that is risk reversal. You're taking the risk off the customer, right? So, like I say, Ensorsale is definitely going to make everything right. Like it's, you're going to get what you bought, right? Like you're going to get that higher perceived value. It's going to be a nicer t-shirt than everybody else, right? It's going to be a nicer print than everybody else. And it's going to do what it says it does. It really does make you believe that you can be better, because you can be better, right? So that's what Ensorsale is all about, rising up from humble beginnings, right? And maybe you're not starting from humble beginnings. Maybe you're rich already and want to get to 100 million. You can rise up from that too, right? So, that's risk reversal, right? I'm going to take all the risk off of my customer, right? And so what are the action steps here? So the action step is, we're going to sit down and we're going to think about, who is our target customer, right? Where do they hang out? What music do they listen to? Where are they at in life versus where should they be in life, right? So that's my equation, right? If you're sitting here in your 30s, you should already have been a millionaire, right? If you had the information that I'm giving, you would have already been a millionaire, right? If I had had this information in my 20s, I would have been a millionaire in my mid-20s, right? So honestly, once you get the information, there's more opportunity than there is not opportunity, right? And that's what will really trip you out, is you're really having to figure out which opportunity to take, because they're all good, right? And you have limited resources when you start from nothing, right? And that's a different topic, but that's the power of focus, right? You got to be able to focus on one thing, right? But so that's what we're gonna do. What does that person buy every month, right? That's your target audience, right? Because what makes a business is monthly recurring revenue, right? How can I get them on my customer list, right? So basically what I decided to do is I decided to give away something for free, right? Decided to give away the health and nutrition guide for free, right? Because I determined that this type of person that wants to get healthy, that wants to find love, that wants to get rich, giving that away for free would get them on my customer list, right? And obviously that's going to create more value than what they're paying for, right? So increase my value equation and, hopefully make that person a customer for life for me, right? Because I do care about them. I do want them to be healthy. I do want them to be rich. I do want them to find love and a long-lasting relationship, right? So that's what we're going after. So once we've identified what our target audience is, what product can I sell these people, right? And how do I make that audience have that higher perceived value, right? So it's exactly what I'm doing, the higher perceived value. The real big thing about your offer is the value equation. A person is not going to buy something from you unless they perceive that the value they're getting is higher than they're paying, right? And that's exactly what you're getting, with the FitFutureMD YouTube channel, with my Instagram, and with Ensorsale, my brand, right? You're going to get that higher value equation than what you're paying. So I hope this finds you well, guys. I hope this, helps you when you start talking about what we're going to be selling, right? Because, and you may have already come up with something that's an offer, but then you can add, okay, well, how do I make it risk-free for my customer? Right? Oh, try it. If it doesn't work out for you, send it back for free, right? We guarantee this product for a certain amount of time, right? So you saw Ford and GM and all that kind of stuff. They started doing, 10-year guarantees, 100,000-mile guarantees, because they literally found on road dead, right? Ford became found on road dead, right? Because they had a bad product at some point, so you got to be able to take that, off of the customer's mind. Well, hey, if something goes wrong, we'll fix it for 100,000 miles, right? That's taking the risk off the customer, right? Especially in those big purchases like that, because, but like I say, if you are, a person that wants to get healthy, that wants to get rich, that wants to have a long-lasting relationship and a family, then join my mentor program. DM me on Instagram. That's the only way to get to it. I'm not putting a link in this, right? So that you can get to it. It's only through my Instagram and a DM, direct message. You're going to talk to me personally, directly through my Instagram. So, hope this helps you out. Shop at Ensorsale.com. Pick you up an inspirational t-shirt. Start with your mind and become inspired. Be better today. Use code FitFutureMD for 20% off, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.